and I normally don't like those put on camera. I feel like our conversations are a little different.
You just gotta watch what you say.
Yeah.
It goes into history. It goes into history.
Welcome to Truck Stop Mixtape, take one.
Why are we doing tapes?
It's one take every time.
Well, it's one take, man. What are you talking about?
Take one. This is the actor, man. He's like so used to it.
The actor.
What's up, everybody? This is me, Gio. This is Truck Stop Mixtape, a very special version. Something that I'd like to do more often, which is basically hang out with the true independent fucking artists that are doing it. And tonight I've got LUMIS James. You're doing it for sure. LUMIS James,
too kind.
Chester Copperpot, and Beatjackers, and a very acclaimed solo career as well. And we're here together.
What's up, buddy? It took a long time. It was really good. This is excellent.
You know, we got it.
You know, it's a Topanga thing.
It is a Topanga. We got it right on time, on Topanga.
Right, there it is, on Topanga time.
We're going to be talking about hip-hop, underground hip-hop mainly, and talk through LUMIS's history, and hopefully have a few funny moments as well.
Today's show brought to you by the letter B.
Brought to you by Tasty Cakes.
Tasty Cake.
We're going to kick it off with a couple of Chester Copperpot tunes, songs that charted high on the Truck Stop Mixtape Top 23, including Sunshine.
Sunshine?
That is number one right now.
Oh.
So here it is, Truck Stop Mixtape, y'all.
Sunshine, y'all. Don't the sunshine open your mind? Don't the sunshine open your mind? Don't the sunshine open your mind, your mind, your mind, your mind, your mind? The sunshine open your mind. I'm feeling sunshine on a rainy day. I'm feeling sunshine, yeah, it's my birthday. I'm feeling sun like my soul so complete. I'm feeling sunshine like a beat in a Jeep, I'm from the West Coast, yeah, it's always pretty. California, that's my home, reppin' every city. We've been around the block, kicking it non-stop. But Chester Copperpot to make it hot sunshine. A sunshine, open your mind. Sunshine. Feel the sunshine, open your mind. A sunshine, open your mind, your mind, your mind, your mind, your mind. A sunshine, open your mind. I'm feeling sunshine on a Sunday afternoon as I'm sitting back, kicking facts with you. Looking back, it's kind of weird we connected. We're all together, one world, that's our section. We bring it back, the truth, it's all locked. It's raw like hip-hop, it's known to non-stop. But I'm still running through these trenches to open up your mind. Did I forget to mention sunshine? Sunshine, open your mind. Open your mind. Oh, the sunshine, open your mind. The sunshine, open your mind, your mind, your mind, your mind, your mind. Oh, the sunshine, open your mind. Yeah, come on. Gonna be alright. Yeah, oh, come on. Everything gonna be alright. Yeah, oh, come on. Is everything gonna be alright? Sunshine, sunshine. The sunshine, open your mind. Oh, the sunshine, open your mind, your mind, your mind, your mind, your mind. The sunshine, open your mind. Don't the sunshine open your mind, your mind, your mind, your
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Going along.
Yeah. Sometimes I feel like I'm trapped inside with 8 legs surrounding me like I'm drowning from an octopus.
Wow.
An octopus.
That's deep.
Yeah. It's super deep.
Yeah, that's like the bottom of the sea.
The bottom of the sea. Yeah. Come again now. Yeah. Come again now.
Come on.
Yeah. Come again now. Yeah. Huh. Trap. 8 legs like an octopus. Lyricals that I sought to kiss. Y'all don't understand the rhythm kiss. I'm from the Southern California, so I'm doing like this. This indeed, the mind city, the grabbing the microphone, I'm ready the high city. I'm posting on the lyrical most. Grab the microphone and hit you with the 40 ounce toast. Bring it back, you're the feeling the vibe. Grab the microphone and keep it as I keep it on loud. Testify, test the truth as I spit in the roof. Profile, freestyle when I'm getting the proof. Oh, 8 legs like an octopus. Yeah, I grab the microphone and hop to this. I bring it back like a cock to this. Y'all don't wanna see it when I start to shit the kill. They got 8 legs like an octopus.
Octopus.
It's 8 legs like an octopus.
What?
8 legs like an octopus.
8 legs like an octopus.
8 legs like an octopus. Yeah. Keep on slowly drown me. Go. 8 legs like an octopus. Another turn to another push. Another rhyme, just another cuss. I grab a microphone and hit you with it. 8 legs like an octopus. I make it sound like the foxtrot. When I feel the groove, grab the microphone, come on everybody, keep it nice, smooth. And now I'm not directive, not deceptive, and I sign deceptive. Chester Copperpot, the contacted. I bring it back, dissect it.
8 legs like an octopus.
Yeah, it's 8 legs like an octopus.
8 legs like an octopus.
Yeah, 8 legs like an octopus.
8 legs like an octopus. 8 legs like an octopus.
It's 8 legs like an octopus. It's 8 legs. 8 legs, go. It's hard now. Yeah.
Alright, y'all, that was Chester Copperpot, and yes, the man right here, LUMIS James. Hey, man.
Hello, peoples of the planet out there.
Let's go to the beginning. How did you first get started in music? When did you first know that you wanted to be involved in music?
Oh, wow. Always. I think there always was this kind of gravitation to sound. I really was more into sounds and things, and I remember being really young and discovering records, and that records have different sounds and different techniques and things. So, in every different style of music was recorded a different way, and I just loved the sound, and I got really fascinated by radio DJs.
Go ahead, ask me. What time is it? Just after 5 o'clock, it's time to party, baby. I still got 10 seconds to get to the dance floor. Monster music in the marathon, and free money. $106 coming up for you on the Cube.
Yeah, because I remember being young, and like radio DJs would be able to go from like one song to off of this album onto this song from this album, you know, and I was like, how did they just mix Teddy Pendergrass into Michael Jackson? How did, like, those are different records. I know they're different records because I knew about records, and I just kind of got into that kind of nerd side of it. Like, I wanted to know how DJing worked and production and things of that, so I started DJing because it was something that I could find in a thrift store, and I just kept collecting records and different sounds. And so I think more than anything, I'm into the sound.
And where was this?
San Diego. I'm from San Diego, California. Yeah.
And where did the jump come from DJing into MCing?
So I was in LA, and I had just got off of DJing for like a rock industrial female artist named Meg Lee Chen, signed to Invisible Records, and I toured with Meg for about five and a half years just as a DJ. There was this moment in history where every band had to have a DJ. That's in the 90s, late 90s. It was really great. This is actually like early 2000s. That's what's even funnier. We were so late to the party on that one. But I came back to LA, and I started working with like a bunch of hip hop artists and a lot of rappers, because it was just like, I need a DJ gig. And I gotta find some work. Somebody's gotta hire me for something. And I noticed there was all these like rappers looking for DJs, and I'm like, okay, so I would DJ for a bunch of MCs. I started DJing with a lot of these LA cats that I don't know where any of them are now, there got this moment where I wasn't hearing the message that I was hearing in my head in the music. A lot of MCs at like an independent level are so hungry that instead of writing songs or something that could that bring us together, there was this kind of ego-driven thing about being the best. I'm this, I'm that, I got this, I got that. And I just wanted to see if someone could go a different direction, you know, like if I could go a different direction. And I started allowing myself to be free that way. I got very lucky. I found some places called the Hip Hop Cafe that was here in Los Angeles back in the day. That was back on Hollywood and Gower. Nice. You know, over there by the Roscoe's, or Gower, by the Roscoe's and the Denny's and that there. That's right. Yeah, so there's Country Western Denny's. So it used to be the Hollywood Bar and Grill right there, and they had this all ages hip hop night. Shout out to my man Seth that put that together many years ago, and that's when it really happened for me as far as getting to be a vocalist. Like, I was kind of hosting and emceeing, and there was a lot of freestyling and a lot of battling and a lot of just different people's voices, and it really just kind of pushed me to see what was next. And I didn't really ever see myself being like, oh, I'm gonna go be the greatest MC in the planet. That was never part of the thing. But I was like, it was just, could I write some songs? Could I could write a song? Like, you write songs. We all have a song in this. I remember someone told me that once, or convinced me of that. You know, that we all have a song. So I was like, can I start writing songs this way? And it just kind of jumped from there. You know, I met my good friend Daniel Black. That's how Beatjackers formed. I met my friend Zoo there. That's how the Berserk shit formed. You know, so it just kind of like introduced me to these people that at least were trying to do something instead of doing nothing. And we're always kind of odd. I like the odd people. Off, I do. I think like all the freaks and geeks, man. I'm like, those people make more interesting music than you. It's like, you come at it so vanilla and plain. Sometimes you're like, what are you really trying to say? You know, you can't. You have to let the weirdness seep in. Speaking of Beatjackers, let's go to a couple of Beatjackers tunes and videos. So cool. It's the Beatjackers, LUMIS James, and the Beatjackers, and the Truck Stop Mixtape, y'all.
go again. Here we 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 go again. Yeah, open your eyes, tell me what do you see? Is it the world, is it all make-believe? Feels like a scheme, so it must be something that's got you tripping right out of your head. You take a breath and you can't get no release. You look around and you can't find no peace. Standing still, flying through this space. You're hearing voices, but there's no one in place. Lost and confused, which way to choose. No matter where you go, you catching every low. Can't shake this feeling like something's watching you. Paranoia picking up on every clue. Now listen to your heartbeat as the world creeps and your life speed sweeps you in the undertow. And there you go, and no one knows that you took it all and realize that you're tripping. What? It feels so real, but it's all in your head when you're tripping. What? It feels so real, but it's all in your head when you're tripping. What? It feels so real, but it's all in your head when you're tripping. What? It feels so real. So here we go again, do-si-do again. Round and round, drop to the merry-go around again. So feel the reaper as you slip deeper. You realize that you're singing the unknown. The weight and pressure no longer bothers you, cause in the daytime, shadows follow you, ready to swallow you. There's no voodoo, the questions are clear now that you're not here. A new dimension, a new direction, a new mentality. Got you trapped, hoping to find your way back to reality, cause it's so clear. There's no more heroes, it's only danger here. Just waiting to make you slip, cause you to lose your grip. And now you're realizing that everyone's a stranger, smiling in the rain, just waiting to cause you pain. You still thinks it's all a game, you got no one else to blame, so you're tripping. What? It feels so real, but it's all in your head when you're tripping. What? It feels so real, but it's all in your head when you're tripping. What? It feels so real, but it's all in your head when you're tripping. You gotta define yourself all by yourself and realize that you're tripping. You're tripping. You gotta define yourself all by yourself and realize that you're tripping. You're tripping. You gotta define yourself all by yourself and realize that you're tripping. You're tripping. You gotta define yourself all by yourself and realize that you're tripping. You're tripping. Tripping. What? It feels so real, but it's all in your head when you're tripping. What? It feels so real, but it's all in your head when you're tripping. What? It feels so real, but it's all in your head when you're tripping. What? It feels so real, but it's all in your head when you're tripping. we sip the juice, cause I got enough to go around, pound for pound, as I double up and bless the underground. I sip the juice, cause I got enough to go around, pound for pound, as I double up and bless the underground. Oh, I'm still sadistic, flow terrific, Southern California, super misfit, known to blaze a pound of sound, bumping on some underground. I know you like my style is genuine, pop fiction, still ripping on the microphone as I move my mission. Break it down, take you there, come on dog, I know it ain't fair, so don't you try to compare me to no MC. This is my flow, my grind, through the hands of time, and all I really wanted you to do was sip the juice, cause I got enough to go around, pound for pound, as I double up and bless the underground. We sip the juice, cause I got enough to go around, pound for pound, as I double up and bless the underground. Ground. Take the beat, change the sound, let everybody know you lay it down. You feeling it, I'm loving it. I got the microphone, it's so legit. It's the LUMIS, rock the microphone, confess. Never try to be the best, only want it off my chest. That shit up off the dome, up on the microphone, and then right home, boy, I'm feeling right at home. I break the sound, take you there. Come on, man, it still ain't fair, cause I'm the type of dude to keep you in the right mood. That's the imagination, conversation, lyrical mind, so change station. Cats don't understand that I'll be flowing, rock the nation. From city, state to state, into the debate with the lyrics and rhymes, man. We spread love, never hate. I sip the juice, cause I got enough to go around, pound for pound, as I double up and bless the underground. We sip the juice, cause I got enough to go around, pound for pound, as I double up and bless the underground. We sip the juice. I sip the juice. We sip the juice. Double up and bless the underground. I sip the juice. Double up and bless the underground. We sip the juice.
What are we talking about here?
I sip the juice.
Feel your man. Feel your man.
60% of these cats are bullshitting, they fools missing. They grabbing the mic with no intermission in the sound as we break it down. Know the blaze a pound, keep it stupid dope live all the way from the underground. We keep the party dropping, we keep the people jumping. We give exactly what you really want, that's nothing out the pocket. Lyrical rocket, lyrical mind, you know you can't stop it. And one day I might be the ultimate. I hold the mic and I keep it hot, whether you like it or not. This is how we lay it down, so get props. We sip the juice, cause I got enough to go around, pound for pound, as I double up and bless the underground.
Wow. We're back here at Truck Stop Mixtape. And Lumis, tell me a little bit more about Beatjackers.
So Beatjackers came out of an idea that me and my friend Daniel had back in, well, I think that record came out in like 2008, something like around there, right before Daniel passed away. We just had this idea. We were hosting a lot of nights. A lot of MCs would come up and they give you like, well, back then your tracks would be on CDs, and so you throw their CD in, they play their 4 or 5 tracks, and what would happen was at the end of the night, me and Daniel were leaving, we'd have a fucking stack of CDs. Yeah, like all these beats, and Daniel...
It's like a lost and found beatbox.
Yeah, it was just producers and LA Product Sounds and a lot of like really cool stuff, a lot of really bad stuff, and Daniel, being the arrogant one that he was, decided, why don't we make a mixtape with those beats? Like, we're gonna take all these beats and jack these fools for their beats.
Beatjackers.
Paying homage to the great Ice Cube. Give me that beat, fool! This is a full-time jack move. And Beatjackers were born out of that idea, that concept.
That's beautiful.
It was fun, we were dumb, and we just wanted to be something different. We weren't really trying to just, like, everything that was happening at that time was so commercialized and so over the top. It felt like I was watching MCs and artists become pro wrestlers.
Yeah, it's interchangeable.
Yeah, it didn't matter. It was like this week was the villain, this week was the good guy, and it was just like that's what it was, and it just kind of all started to sound the same and all started to look the same. It was like, how is everybody the same guy?
Yeah.
You know, there's all these voices
It's a
on the
prototype.
planet. Like
Yeah,
there's so many. It's like how is every rapper the same guy? And me and Daniel both having, again, different musical backgrounds. Daniel was like really into like industrial heavy sounds, you know, like 9 Inch Nails and Gore, and just like these really odd dark things. And I listened to a lot of like Native Tongue and De La Soul and Tribe Called Quest and the Beastie Boys. And so I think we had fun just kind of throwing shit at each other that was like, okay, can you fuck with this? Can you fuck with this? Oh, okay, cool. Now and then we kind of created our own sound. And then Daniel passed away suddenly. I had a long struggle with sickle cell and had a heart attack. We were in the middle of working that. And then Tim Sharman, who's now the second partner of Beatjackers, and I were in this rap metal band called Berserk. Tim was playing bass, and we got together just kind of like common interests on things. Tim came on board to help me finish that record, and then we just had this record, and we didn't really know what to do with it because like most of the vocals on that first record are Daniel's vocals, and it's just like just parts and stuff. So me and Tim were like, well, we'll just run with it and see what happens. And people started booking it, and we started playing out a lot, and it was really just like this fascinating time of creating something and then following through with it, seeing it out on the other end, you know. And I did that a lot for my friend just because the music he made needed to go to where he wanted it to go, you know. And
extra pushing.
So me and Tim have been writing together now close to 10 years, 3 records. Beatjackers, we just did a movie soundtrack for a little indie movie.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so like we're steadily just doing our thing and having fun with it. And you know, he's been heavily on some dad time, which has allowed me to do some other things. And, you know, just life is funny like that. I never ever saw Beatjackers being still growing and thriving and adding new members and recording new songs. I mean, we released stuff this year. You know, and like that's fascinating to me because like
it sounds very organic. It sounds like it's just kind of with the flow.
It kind of came out of the ether. You know, and that's been fascinating too. So
cool.
I appreciate everybody out there who listens to it and checks it out. You know, it's indie hip hop.
Check out another amazing track by the Beatjackers on Truck Stop Mixtape. This one's for Daniel.
Peace.
Yo, man, this is a hip hop song. Yeah. I came to party, turn it up, have a good time. Remember that it's all about the rhyme. Yo, came to party. Oh, turn it up, have a good time. Remember that it's all about the rhyme. Hey yo, hip hop. It's embedded in my DNA. Let's walk this way. That's why I act this way. Talk this way, speak this way. Verbally communicate. Come to rock and devastate. Never was my play. Hey, come on and do a mission. Man on a mission. Grab the microphone, move through the competition. I'm so West Coast, so down. When I'm proud to be down as I flip the sound. Y'all feeling the flow, and I'm feeling the shine. You're ready to go up. Attitude too fine. Doing the show, cold rock in a place. I love to move now. See the smile on your face. Give you a sign that you can't replace. And I've been that classic taste. Original, we want some soul. And right here, just to let you know, we get the party. Turn it up, have a good time. Remember that it's all about the rhyme. And I came to party. Turn it up, have a good time. Remember that it's all about the rhyme. Hey yo, here we go. It flows running through rhyme. Trying to go on to all these good times. Microphones in the class, so on. Work hard all week. It's time to rewind. Feel the beat up and down your spine. Club is packed, ladies looking fine. The niggas moving fast, so it's time to grind. Spark one up and it's on the side. Spark one up and there's a fight over there. Spark two up and there's a cypher over there. Real hip hop that you can't compare. The underground dog will ain't there. We're taking it, breaking it to a higher level. A real nutty, cause I show you that I'm rainbow. I'm getting wild and I'm ripping on the table, but it's so clear that we came to a party. Turn that up, have a good time. Remember that it's all about the rhyme. Yeah, we came to party. Turn that up, have a good time. Remember that it's all about the rhyme. slamming for it. And if you didn't know, we doing to the circle club. We still don't give a f***. And now I'm breaking it, taking it, lyrically we making it. And so many can't never understand we making shit. We pop it down and we so critique. This is how we put it down. We put out, we can't do. Yeah, turn it up, have a good time. Remember that it's all about the rhyme. I can't do party. Turn it up, have a good time.
Hey everybody, that was the Beatjackers, and I'm here with LUMIS James, the man. Yes.
The man.
Yes. Amen. A human.
Human. I am more like you.
That's questionable.
The whole. Well, more than you know.
Yeah,
That's the
right.
truth. That's the truth. I wanted to get together with you to talk about independent hip hop.
Indie hip hop.
Indie hip hop.
It's important, people.
I have a few friends. Shout out to my friend, specifically Brandy. I love you. Thank you, Brandy. Who keep
Is
it
she
hip.
such a fine girl?
She is.
What a
She
good
is.
human being.
Yes. But she keeps me honest as far as current hip hop that's indie that's good. Like,
Right.
You know, and now to have an MC of your stature and somebody who lives in the music world doing things. I wanted to get another perspective of what is happening in the indie hip hop world, because I've been out since, like I told you earlier, I've kind of stopped listening to a lot of hip hop since 94, and it's not that I stopped. I just stopped listening to new stuff as much as I was doing back in the day. Like I mean, you're probably familiar with this. There was a time that you would just for me, I would just get whatever album came out.
Right.
It was just like, oh, who's this?
Right. What is this?
Yes, and like,
got turned on to some great bands, great artists.
Oh my God, yeah.
Like
that's
it was
how I found Gerald Diameter.
Okay,
like,
right.
So it's just like, let me just grab this.
Right.
And it was just like, it was a different time. I mean, now people, I guess, just listen and sample, but you had to. It's like I say, it's the difference between looking at a menu and ordering something. It's like the plate's in front of you.
Right.
If you think it's just okay, you're still gonna try to eat it.
Right.
Right. Because that's the difference. It's like now it's like you give something 10 seconds online.
Yeah. If you don't have it, instant snatch.
Yeah, you're like, nah, it's not, it doesn't look good to me. Nah, and it's not fair because we know that so much music
gets made every day.
Yeah, no, and it's like, and it's a deeper thing. It's like you have to have that experience with it. Like there's so many albums that I bought or cassettes or back in the day that you just listened to once and you were like, it's okay. And for one reason or another, 6 months later, a year later, you pop it back in, and then it makes sense.
Right.
And we're not so much stuff nowadays that we don't give anything a chance, and it's got to hit on the first beat, and it's like it just isn't fair.
I think it comes back though. I think there will always be people who seek out things from the past. So music and the way technology is right now, I feel like we've been here before, right? We were making vinyl, and then all of a sudden we were making cassettes and people were like, "Oh my God, cassettes are ruining music."
Yeah, 8-tracks.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Then when the CD came, it was like the future was now.
We'll never
right?
listen to any of that other stuff
Right.
ever again.
Exactly. So I think that what's happening right now is that digital music is our thing. We are in a digital era. And I think what ends up happening is that it'll grow out of it. It will spawn into something else. Like all of a sudden, acoustic banjos and flutes become pop culture or become super underground. Yeah. And create something new out of it. So I'm looking forward to seeing what's next in that point. For indie music, though, I think that it's a resurgence. It really is about us going out and connecting with people, being interactive, selling your shit out of the trunk of your car again. Like I think that to me is part of the beauty and part of what actually makes those records stand the test of time. Yeah. Come on, man. Like I have so many records. I'm like, I bought this record off this kid in St. Louis for $4. And I bought that record just because, like, he sold that record one day, or he gets really famous one day, and I'm like, yeah, I bought that record for $4. Like, that's part of it. I
was into P. Chill before he was
right?
P. Chill. Yeah.
Mr. P. Chill. Talk about Mr. P. Chill. I got to give shout outs and props to Mr. P. Chill. When I started going solo as an MC, he was the first cat to really tour with me. And we toured really heavily in the back of cars and vans, and just were like way too old to be out doing shit, and like nobody giving a fuck about what we're doing. It's like trying to push our records, selling records. This dude has an amazing hustle. I've watched him sell records to people who didn't even see his show. Like, didn't even come to see his show. He already got that sale, and I've always loved and admired his hustle. He is a Sacramento legend. He's been making music. He's over 30 years in the game. He has some great production, some legendary artists. He's got Spider D on his records, you know. So so yeah, this is Mr. P. Chill, and he's my friend.
and you appear in the video.
Yes, I think I'm in this video.
P. Chill on Truck Stop Mixtape, indie hip hop, y'all.
Our day will come. Our day will come. Our day will come. Our day will come. I was never content pushing a broom or a pencil. Cookie cutter life cut out like a stencil. My 9 to 5 consists of me rocking a mic, bringing a hype, giving the people what they like. Working twice as hard for half the pay. 15 hours a day on days I don't play. On tour, the job is like 24/7. 3 weeks on the road, to me it's like heaven. Every day I see a new town. Every night, you know I put it down. I know that you're digging my sound. After my set, give me a pound, or don't bother sticking around. Working toward this dream for as long as I can remember. Like Wyclef said, I'll be gone till November. This won't be in vain like it is said by some, because I know for a fact that our day will come. Our day will come. Our day will come. Our day will come. Our day will come.
They said Papa was a rolling stone, Mama used to pack it good. That's why I grabbed this microphone and I start to run all around this thing that we call the planet Earth. Searching for the perfect beat till my ears hurt. Testing out rhymes, man, putting in work. Try to sell them CDs, feeling like a jerk. It's been 2 days, still wearing the same shirt. I got another 8 hours of road to burn. Motel 6 to the Golden Corral. A 40-ounce for breakfast, you better go down. Got 5 more minutes and it's on to the next town. I think I like how that sounds. To tell you the truth, man, I wouldn't change anything. So hit me up at a show when you see my name. And remember, just like this beat, I'm bouncing.
Our day will come.
The important fact, most of the real estate be accessible to us. No, I'm not talking about the stars, the solar system itself. It's spacecraft with our telescopes. Most of the real estate, very cold, very far from the sun. If you look at the solar system as we know it today, a few planets close to the sun, that's where we live. It has substantial asteroids orbiting the Earth towards the Jupiter. The asteroids, not very large, not very promising for life. Most of this consists of hip-hop and soul. Not only cold, but very dry. To the ashtrays, we don't have much of any hopes for the asteroids. There's been some interest in places a little further out. The moons of Jupiter and Saturn, particularly say a place called Europa. Europa is one of the moons of Jupiter. Miles from the sun. Miles from the sun. If you look a little bit further, beyond the orbit of Neptune, way out far from the sun, that's where the real estate really begins. Millions and trillions of astros you'll find called the Kuiper Belt or the Oort Cloud. These are clouds of small objects. Most they didn't live out there in the cold, the outer solar system, but they are biologically very interesting indeed.
Ice, other minerals, just the right ones for developing life.
For life to be established out there, you would have all the essentials, chemistry and sunlight, everything is needed
for life.
What I'm supposing is, there's where we should be looking for life, not on Mars, although Mars is very interesting. Move outside, cheaply, sense passion, we're going to talk about.
That's what we're going to talk about.
We soul searching, yeah, come on. Take a breath of that air, we soul searching, yeah, come on. Take a breath of that air, yo, check it. Some seek envy and some seek greed. Some seek knowledge and some seek weed. Some grab the mic, man, and give you what you need, but most go in front and watch the world bleed. We didn't start the fire, but we let it burn, and now it's our turn to watch the money pile. And we don't get a cut, we get a sunburn and a fake smile with no ozone. And if there's people dying, well then there's people lying. And I'll be standing in this world, yes I'm testifying. To the day I'm dying, I'll be wiping off the tears from the lion that they call Zion. Soul searching, yeah, come on. Take a breath of that air, we soul searching, yeah, come on. Take a breath of that air, we soul searching, yeah, come on. Take a breath of that air, we soul searching, yeah, come on. Yo, some beatbox, some run blocks, some push weight, some levitate, some meditate, some test their fate. I'm telling you dude, it ain't too late. So pay attention and learn your lesson. The water's gone, the valley's hot. We broke the mold, trying to solve what was inside Da Vinci's codes. And now I know myself, and there ain't nothing left. So don't get shocked when you catch your last breath. And take a deep one and realize only your memories got you surprised. I'm soul searching, yeah, come on. Take a breath of that air, we soul searching, yeah, come on. Take a breath of that air, we soul searching, yeah, come on. Take a breath of that air, we soul searching, yeah, come on. Yeah, living in the valley of 1,000 lies. That means it's just 2,000 eyes staring at your soul, but they don't really know. You get loose just to let you float. I get loose in the valleys of earthquakes and junkies and snakes. They acting fake, but you can't test me, cause even with my weaponry, I'll break it down, give you something you missed. With the click of my wrist, I'm soul searching. Yep, every day, in the music and the life as I try to display, I'm soul searching. Yep, in my mind, heart attack every time as I try to get mine, I'm soul searching. Yep, out of the spot, ready to rock until I fully get blown. I'm soul searching, till I feel in my breath. Conversations of death, conversations of left. Soul searching, soul searching, soul searching, soul searching. I'm soul searching, soul searching, soul searching.
was pushing the pin when I saw your tail slide in. Is there no other place for you to be at this time? This earth is so huge, but you're all up in mine. What did you find? Any scenes to reenact? To build a case against me once I turn my back? Tell the truth, I know you really wanna be down, but can't seem to approach, only slither around. Sidewinding in the dirt, no plans to come clean. Got your eyes set on mine and forgot your own dreams. I planted these seeds and here you come to stunt the growth. But I got a plan for you, so I'll let you get close.
Snakes in my garden, creeping around. One eye on my movement, they don't make a sound. I got the snakes in my garden, and they trying to take me down. Watch it rattle down.
Try my best not to peer. Still your moves are mine and up by left and right ear. Right past my sunflower, close to my ganja stalk. Been on your belly so long, I forgot that you could walk. Love when I talk your fangs, dissect my slang. Then claim it and respect it for your personal gain. I dealt with your kind in the past so many times. Smiling in my face, but I still recognize the signs. I can hear your tail rattle as you prepare for the strike. At this time I turned around to get you dead in my sight. You rear back, lash out, flying straight through my shrubs. I lean forward, open my arms and greet you with hugs, mother.
Snakes in my garden, creeping around. One eye on my movement, they don't make a sound. I got the snakes in my garden, and they trying to take me down. Watch it rattle down. Gotta watch them snakes.
Let us know from Jump Daddy, you're not ignorant. Now let's Shit gets hot in the city, where the buses rule the road, and there's people trying to get me for the only things I own. And if it don't change tomorrow, and I have a good feeling it won't, then I'm gonna have to ride I-5 all the way back home. When I die, bury my bones underneath my grandma's home. And when I'm gone, you'll still hear all my words so loud and clear, so loud and clear, so loud and clear. All my words so loud and clear, so loud and clear, so loud and clear. All my words so loud and clear. A lot goes on in the city. There are people covered with scars. They have closed themselves off completely, like houses covered with bars. And if I don't win the lotto, la-di-dee-dee fucking da-dee-dee-da, then I'm gonna have to ride I-5 right back to the start. When I die, bury my bones underneath my grandma's home. And when I'm gone, you'll still hear all my words so loud and clear, so loud and clear, so loud and clear. All my words so loud and clear, so loud and clear, so loud and clear. All my words so loud and clear. I want two. People die in the city, where the fire burns in the streets, and the situations get sticky when the choppers fly over me. And if I don't take the high road, and there's a pretty good chance I won't, then I'm gonna have to ride I-5 all the way back to Chico. Where the grass look greener, but I love the pavement. I love the way it feels under my feet, don't replace it. This is what I know in my nose, full of exhaust in and out of my lungs. And I forget to cough with my mouth on a butt. Second hand for the infants, fools beg for a buck, trying to make a difference. Never, the weather is cold and they the illest. Eating out the dumpster and chilling with the pigeons. I pull it on my citizens, these cats got religious. Strippers feed their children, I burn my fingers. Trying to get high, trying to get by, trying not to let one drip of soft fall out of my eye. It's my fault while they the fiends of the block. Never seen with a pair of socks like it or not. Smelling old, they the ones many forgot. The ones many forgot, sleeping on shadows and rocks. So when I die, bury my bones underneath my grandma's home. And when I'm gone, you'll still hear all my words so loud and clear, so loud and clear, so loud and clear. All my words so loud and clear, so loud and clear, so loud and clear. All my words so loud and clear. When I die, bury my bones underneath my grandma's home. And when I'm gone, you'll still hear all my words so loud and clear, so loud and clear, so loud and clear. All my words so loud and clear, so loud and clear, so loud and clear. All my words so loud and clear. I try to get away just for a couple days. I try to get away, get the hell out LA.
About to get wicked in the joint. John on the Fox.
Wonder could you catch me? I've been slipping. Problems keep me up at night, I'm dipping. Mood going down, low feelings going round. In the sucker, that's my head. It's a void, yeah, I'm tripping. Ooh, let me hit this fully ground up. Shit straight from the ground, yeah. None, I ain't no rounder. Green, keep my brain clean. It's so mean by the pound, yeah. You finish it, you should turn your sound up, yeah. My serotonin been hella low. I've been through some shit painful as fuck, can't seem to let it go. Making issues out of tissues for relationships. Feeling lost out of gas, hit the brakes and skid. To a stop now, but really I hop wild up in the wind speed. Angry, click in my head just for a bit. Maybe need some peace. Hope this shit can save a nigga. Need release. I'm slipping.
at my mom's house, eyes red, trumped out. Hollered at my neighbor, gave him daps when he walked out. Told me make another record, get the bars out. I said I'll write it all when I know what I'ma talk about. Hit the whip, peeled off, lit a new Paul. Think I shoulda hit the weed spot or the shoe stall. Took a left on park where I left my mark. That's a story that we best not start. Hit Justin on the hips, trust we got a hit. Head to Mal's house, meet you in a bit. I'll be there in a few with all dimes. Yeah, that's shorty, still dancing at the club part-time. They all like smoke and they all like wine. We all bullshitting, but she don't call mine. Stepped on the porch, stretch, thinking shit ain't the best, but neither am I yet. Instead I got a text, a clock, watch your back. I heard you on the radio and stocked up on straps. Run your tour schedule, apply to where you at. I just got about the system and I'm not going back. Gotta play smart, where to play this sharp. Call me Sage when I pulled up on the block. Hop up in the car, we got a session at the spot. Call the blogs, told them all they should come and get a shot. The mission is to make a hit record with heart. Show them it's about where you did not start. Last LP made it on those charts, so we gotta hit it hard and fall the rough top. Critics all loved it, but what about the public? Fans are fickle, really think you're above it? Are you still signed? Did you even got a budget? Is clock really dope or a product of production? I got answers, but y'all ain't getting. Please start asking me the right questions, cause the biggest fires all start with a spark. Welcome y'all, we are falling apart.
I ain't been wrong, it's just my heart, it's all I got. When it gets dark, I'm crazy, but I made my mark, yeah. You're falling apart. I ain't been wrong, it's just my heart, it's all I got. When it gets dark, I'm crazy, but I made my mark, yeah.
What you know about plead noisily rewrite? Almost 25, still don't know the meaning of life. Too many years with a mic into the greasiest lights. One night stands, crooked cops reading me rights. See the people when I'm leaving the night. Different degrees of the plight. Don't let them win, we can keep up the fight. But I'm finding every possible reason for me to leave the ring while I'm boxing, but not when to keep in. Property season and a lot of chain smoking, looking at the sky, asking who I got to believe in. In a world where we poverty stricken, but I'm not a politician, I don't think nobody can fix it. No money for dinner, just cigarettes and a biscuit. Sitting in my car pissed cause it ain't past submissions. Bidding with this chick, but I ain't gas, forget it. She trying to climb my way up and thought I had the ticket. Told her my problems and she traded me hers. Let's seem to find what we never say is the words. Sometimes if you know the music, gotta make up the words. If you pay attention, I may be a favorite of yours. This may be my chance to defend myself, but I don't think pretending helps. Not any wiser, it's my recalls. Never felt more alive than when I fall apart.
I ain't been wrong, it's just my heart, it's all I got. When it gets dark, I'm crazy, but I made my mark, yeah. You're falling apart. I ain't been wrong, it's just my heart, it's all I got. When it gets dark, I'm crazy, but I made my mark, yeah. You're falling apart. You're falling apart. You're falling apart. You're falling apart. You're falling apart.
So we were coming out of
One Block.
One Block, yes, One Block. Tell me about One Block.
One Block is the legend Marty James, Z-Man, and my homie DJ MDA. These guys, if you follow indie music at all, used to be called Scapegoat Wax.
Yes, I remember seeing the logo.
And they were at Scapegoat Wax on Crown Royal with the legendary Beastie Boys themselves. Yeah. And over the years, I've gotten lucky opportunities to tour with them. shout outs to Z-Man just for holding down San Francisco. When I go up there, I get to hang out with Z and be a part of that world, and just been totally fascinated knowing these guys' music, and then just randomly having the opportunity to go and be a fanboy and actually see them tour and work, and they're all so amazing, and I just have always had a great fondness for One Block Radius, and like they just do really good West Coast feel good music to me, and kind of hold the essence of what California hip hop should be. If you know LA, the Bay, like there are different sounds, and I feel like they being kind of, I think Marty's from Chico, being in this kind of other realm of it, we're able to take all these sounds, like they got old school zap funk, like, you know, function stuff, and then like, you know, raw lyric stuff, and just a really cool group of guys, and super talented, and thank you for playing it, because I think more people need to know about them, and the people that do know about them, they turn out for it. Like it's fun. It's a fun show, and I miss seeing them live.
What about Snailmate?
Oh, Snailmate. Okay, we'll talk about Snailmate. I got introduced to Snailmate through Mr. Pete Show, who we've talked about. We were out in tour. I believe our first show with them was probably in Phoenix. Phoenix or Tempe Tavern. I can't remember. It's kind of like a blur. It's a little bit of a blur there. But Snailmate to me is the most punk rock indie hip hop group I think I've ever seen. MC, synth player, drummer, vocalist. They just have an amazing, cool sound, and they really are pushing the element of the art. And they're so weird, they're so bizarre, and yet everything just sounds so good when they rock. And I don't think I know a harder working group. I think they're on tour in Japan right now. They leave. I feel like I was just watching Instagram. They're loading up for Japan right now. And they just stay out there on the road, and I just always dig their stuff. And I think this song that I sent to you, I think is the first song I remember hearing them play one night. It was like they opened their set with, and I was just like, I love it. I'm in. I'm a fan, you guys. I'm a fan. Bentley, Caton, I'm a fan, you guys. So,
and
Snailmate.
There'll be more fans. It's Snailmate, y'all.
They call me the waiter, 'cause I'm always waiting, baby. Not because I'm a waiter. I know you're avoiding taking responsibility for your choices. If you got a problem, then voice it. I got mouths up eating holes to moisten, posing in the veins of the chosen one, sitting underneath of a frozen sun. When you cut your teeth on my bone, it's no wonder. Never gonna touch your home soil again. Adventure moil and sin, spend an eternity toiling endlessly. Spend your absurdities inside a centrifuge, extract the liquid and inject it into you. What a rush, right to the sky till the sun combusts, and all I want is someone to hug while my grave gets dug. Can you dig it? Under the gun, above the shovel, under my tongue is a puzzle. There are no subtleties in the jungle, this shit will be consumed. Tucker be guzzled in love with an entity I can't define, with an injury as deep as mine. It's only a matter of time before I go the way of the dinosaur. They call me the waiter, 'cause I'm always waiting, baby. Not because I'm a waiter. They call me the waiter, 'cause I'm always waiting, baby. Not because I'm a waiter. I never have to wonder what's clever when I'm a blunder forever. I got her tongue in my head, it severs. I feel her reading out my dreams, reading how to be just like me.
tried to warn her, I tried to point her when she came. The shit remains since things ain't been the same. I render in every sentence lame. Consider it demented, strange. Hope you're prepared for the tension in my brain. A movie drop for every groupie that I made insane. A Scooby snack for every floozy, that's not what I'm spraying. It was a figment to begin with. Hard to follow when your perspective is doing mixed twist. Burned out and pissed at my own invention. Converting every resident I visit to a pig pen. Give me the definition of an instant. For instance, I'm going to give it up with no resistance. But by attempt to preempt it, I find that my foresight could use a prescription. For the sake of fecundity, I shun the sun and unplug the TV. I find myself wondering, what could they be doing? What's taking them so long? They call me the waiter. 'Cause I'm always waiting, baby. Not because I'm a waiter.
Turn the beat up to the speakers, get so loud. Let them know to pass it out. We go young like just passes by. We got to take the time to slow down, slow down. And that's life, no way escaping alive. We all in a hurry going nowhere. Gotta slow it down, down, down. And that's life, no way escaping alive. We all in a hurry going nowhere. Gotta slow it down, down, down.
Switching gears, fixed the mirror, caught an image of the city that was crystal clear. Try to paint the picture as it drifted near. Saw it flicker for an instant, then it disappeared. Gotta slow down to listen, hear the sound, my vision mixed up and interfered. Every street's got a secret hid for years. Still the wind lifts the whispers and it hits my ears. And the sound of the broken city speaks riddles, composed of both hope and envy. The echoes bounce back and forth and then meet like minor symphonies of secret hearts that are all play to beat apart. And they're picking up speed, trying to lead the charge. Racing through the dark, trying to conquer time, like we're all shooting stars in a concrete sky.
When the speed up, I slow down. Turn the beat up to the speakers, get so loud. Let go, don't go too fast tonight. Leave for your life just passes by. We got to take the time to slow down, slow down. And that's life, no way escaping alive. We all in a hurry going nowhere. Gotta slow it down, down, down. And that's life, no way escaping alive. We all in a hurry going nowhere. Gotta slow it down, down, down.
We pass by each other so close that we start mimicking motions and hearts without even noticing. Like the road is just ours and we're holding in on the moment alone like we're oceans apart. Islands of steel drifting in unison, wishing for human contact but get so immune to it. As soon as we miss it, we resist it, cause the distance makes us different until we can't attune to it. And the cars ride bumper to bumper, kept apart by a margin of nothing at all. So I dart eyes up in a dark sky because the stars shine upward. A far cry from the hard times suffered by those who start lines stuck them behind. Roll up the window as I come to a light. Retreat to the comfort inside, I let's ride.
When the speed up, I slow down. Turn the beat up to the speakers, get so loud. Let go, don't go too fast tonight. Leave for your life just passes by. We got to take the time to slow down, slow down. And that's life.
reminiscing, open mic at Tavis days. Working hard, no pay. I'm reminiscing, downtown Hartford Day, capital of the state. I'm reminiscing, people that helped me, I hope I helped them too. I'm reminiscing. I'll never forget the time Omar by the bar really broke community down for us. He said the Jewish, they support one another. Sisters and brothers, take heed. And by sisters and brothers, I mean any race we all need. Community. I did a lot on my own, but I couldn't do it all. Just like that, so it was good to make a call. The most beautifulest thing in this world. The most beautifulest thing in this world. The most beautifulest thing in this world may be communication. And you taking placement in the staple of a page of Harvard history. 203 was in the house with the positivity. Suffice was in the house with the positivity. I was in the house with the positivity. With stealth setting the scene slick every single week. For Zuli and Julie Vets, Sutek and VP. Gotta give respect to my boys with the B. You could bet that Zulu meant something to me. The singers wasn't that set, you was in debt to see. But mostly I appreciated the LOVE.
You know we got this. We got you tripping off the sound when we drop it. And now you feeling it, and it can't let go. All got the whole crowd singing. Come on, let's go. 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 You know we run things. You know we got this. We got you tripping off the sound when we drop it. And now you feeling it, and you can't let go. I want the whole crowd singing. Come on, let's go. 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 Day by day I flow. Lyrics that I drop off the written path with the sound of blast. You gotta pay the cost to be the boss. Some set to it, but they just get tossed. Lost in this energy, trying to play the industry, running up the blocks, fiending for the spot. You know we run things, you know we got this. We got you tripping off the sound when we drop it. And now you feeling it, and you can't let go. We got the whole crowd saying, come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. You gotta let go. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. You gotta let go. You know we run things, you know we got this. We got you tripping off the sounds when we drop it. And now you feeling it, and you can't let go. We got the whole crowd singing. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. You gotta let go. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. You gotta let go. You know we run things, you know we run things.
real. Tell me how's it feel? And it don't look right, even though it shines through the night. The sadness is what gets you through all the happiness. The happiness is what makes you a little older. A little older is how we become wiser, but wiser doesn't know that we know everything. The common truth is that we don't know anything. Through hands of times we pray to gods and we worship kings, yet they turn and tell us that we're all civilized. As blood spills on the street, I hear my people cry over civilized. Big brother watches in the sky with them devil eyes, turning simple tricks into complex myths just to make a buck. You sell your soul so quick, damn. Ain't that sick? But life goes fast and life throws tricks. If you blink you might miss it, so don't believe the fable. That's how they give you labels when you ain't sitting at the table. And it sounds so real. Tell me how it feels. And it don't look right, even though it shines through the night. From beginning to end, you see the best of it, and after we're gone, you get the rest of it. And history is really just a story passed through generations about wars and glory. Brothers and sisters murdering each other for the right price. He could stab your mother. There wouldn't even be a fight with no water on the earth. Eyes on the universe, the planet's gonna burst. Sun turned to ice, but we'll be dying of thirst. But cash rules everything we've been told since birth. The future's on fire, ain't nothing to lose. You better get your fantasies to reality soon, cause it's all eyes open, no more hoping. The world's turning faster, you need to stop joking, or you end up choking on the lies that you've spoken right before you see the truth of it all. It sounds so real. Tell me how it feels. And it don't look right, even though it shines through the night. It sounds so. Tell me how it feels. It don't look right, even though it's gonna shine through the night. Think about it.
Nada a mi lado te va a pasar. No hay nada que perder, solo en mí debes de confiar. Ese domingo fue un día que nunca voy a olvidar. Cuando dijiste sí, contigo siempre quiero estar. Corre, no te detengas, corre. Corre, no mires hacia atrás. Mi cuerpo será el
بنات الدوالي والشباب بس بتلف تراك ليست بالهيد شاك يا ريست ناس باكو بيج احمد فؤاد صوت الشيخ chop off the right arm of Lady Liberty and put a black fist instead lyrical sculpture hip hop فلسطيني original خلطة syllable monster rap the cosma I'ma open your political chakra flow so sick I need a miracle balsa visuals become my physical punchline punch you punch the apartheid wall crack it run to the sunshine
Mi voz es lo que vas a escuchar cuando no veas final. No sé si puedes imaginar lo que nos va a pasar. Nunca me dejes, quédate aquí, nunca te voy a dejar. Mi voz es lo que vas a escuchar, ya verás el final. Corre, no te detengas, corre. Corre, no mires hacia atrás. Corre, no te detengas, corre. Corre, no mires hacia atrás. Mi cuerpo será el escudo que te va a proteger. Aunque no quieran voy a pasar, tú pasarás también. Tienen más miedo que tú y yo, no saben qué hacer. Aunque no quieran voy a pasar, tú pasarás también. Nunca me dejes de aquí, nunca te voy a dejar. Pasarás también, me dejes de aquí, nunca te voy a dejar. Nunca me dejes de aquí, nunca te voy a dejar. Pasarás también, me dejes de aquí, nunca te voy a
Word up, yeah. It's like word up, y'all. I'm saying word up. Word up, y'all. Some see the knowledge, some see the truth. Some hold it down when they knowing the proof. Some meditate and don't get it straight. Some live their life short and they wait too late. But that's a word up, y'all. And that's as real as it gets. We say word up, y'all. Still refusing to quit. Some spread the love and some spread the lies. Some see the third and they try to cry. Some understand, but some still leave you blind. As I try to open up another parts of my mind, I'm like, word up, y'all. What's really going on? We saying word up, y'all. From the words of the song. Word. Tell the lies, some mesmerize when they start to cry. Some clear they throat before they take the joke, and some take too much when they take the pistol smoke. Some open up their minds, some levitated. Some understand that the world is so much bigger and greater. Some of us put it down and I don't even know the flow, but I stack a lot of dough when I'm making all of those. I'm like, word up, y'all. Word. It's like, word up, y'all. Word.
favor, no se siente. Mira cómo baila mi ritmo caliente. Una nueva onda, mira qué te pasa. Oye mi gente, para la raza, para judíos, para la gente que no se siente.
Con el ritmo de la conga, con el ritmo del tribal. Recognition in the mission, but there's only one condition. Let's march tonight, yeah. Recognition in the mission, but there's only one condition. Let's march tonight. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, let's march tonight. Yeah. Oh, let's march tonight.
Oy vey, pollo campero, judío bombero. Tengo más gordas que el pinche botero. I represent the great upstate, Albany, Schenectady, the 518. I'm just looking for my Mensa queen, 1500 score on an SAT.
Con el ritmo de la conga, con el ritmo del tribal. Recognition in the mission, but there's only one condition. Let's march tonight, yeah. Recognition in the mission, but there's only one condition. Let's march tonight. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, let's march tonight. Yeah. Oh, let's march tonight. Yeah. Recognition in the mission, but there's only one condition. Let's march tonight. Yeah. Recognition in the mission, but there's only one condition. Let's march tonight. Boom, chakalaka laka boom.
I'm on the mic, I'm a crazy guy of the year. Couldn't blow my lid, my sound is fresh, like a pound of flesh when it's large. And you know I'm in charge, I'm on the mic. I'm a crazy guy of the year. Couldn't blow my lid, my sound is fresh, like a pound of flesh when it's large. And you know I'm in charge, I'm on the mic. I'm a crazy guy of the year. Couldn't blow my lid, my sound is fresh, like a pound of flesh when it's large. And you know I'm in charge, I'm on the mic. I'm a crazy guy of the year. Couldn't blow my lid, my sound is fresh, like a pound of flesh.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Some do it for the fame, some do it for the people, some do it for the love, some do it for the ego. The ego. Some do it for the fame, some do it for the people, some do it for the love, some do it for the ego. The ego.
This the moment we've been waiting for, ain't it? Live and die to be famous for this thing called entertainment. Some try to rename it, others try to reclaim it. But anybody that made it, but they tell you that it's tainted. Illuminati got your mind and body, praise to Satan. Enough in your cup with the blood, so you faded. It's death to the greatest, couple tats for the latest, made a hit. And they played it couple years, now you nameless. I tried to plane it, but it's written in the planets. Bang this in your language, all your starships in Uranus. I'm a boy who met the world, now I'm looking for Topanga. I was looking for the manger, but he looked just like a stranger. I'm hanging like a hanger from Jamaica out to Vegas. No, I'm not a player, but my major is the caper.
for, ain't it? I couldn't imagine myself Monet at the painting. In the search of help, yeah, perspectives was tainted. Ideally, your love will be a bit more sacred. Yes, I'm saying true to you for the crew and the dreams that we pursue. Who knew that we could do? Take these blues and mix it with a little red. In the end, I will allude to the true. Yeah, nature of reality, calamity, casually breaking down your masterpiece. At ease, it'll happen like a breeze that is laughing at you. Catastrophic, we're all still asking about your economic faction. Humanity's reaction at your patriarchy masking. Yet you're still attacking. What are you reenacting? Jai is the ruler, you American entrapment. Some do it for the fame, some do it for the people, some do it for the love, some do it for the ego. The ego.
Hey, it's the Queen, Miss Chaos. Want to congratulate you on everything you're doing, and I'm definitely looking forward to hearing more of you in the future. Congratulations, little girl. Keep it up, and I also look forward to working with you. Keep doing your thing. Strictly from the Queen. One love.
This is the moment we've been waiting for, ain't it? And if I tried to put it in words, then I wouldn't even explain it. I like to write a lot. You can't take it from me, cause we coolin' in the cut, so keen and cunning. Beat later, let me I'ma stand up to you. Let my life shine bright while the light shine through you. You push me to the limit, I won't take it no more. Make sure the dog don't bite that idea. Make sure they hit the door. My friends are pure, a carefree cure from the career I had in store. It's not a chore, I wanted more when they feet hit me like the floor. Well, that's what they try to do, but they never succeed. Cause the confidence in me doesn't allow these things to be successful. Me, dreams achieve all the things I need to see. No DMX, but I work hard for me to know just who I be. And I got fake legitimate. 106 is what I'm hitting, standing up, barely falling, but I'm never ego tripping. Ballin', shot caller, what does it all really mean to be one of these cats, y'all? Is it just something special like graffiti on the wall? Is it government imposed minority protocol? Now that's kinda deep with some controversy. Who's being held out with no mercy? What do you know when oppression you see on a daily basis? Since the day you conceive, reckon and ravage, but treacherous damage to some of the people that never would have it, would never have planned it, cause they plan for peace. Then there is either no thanks and gun feast, but that's all forgotten, brushed under the carpet, cause language in the fire, so no convo sparking. Closed mind, burn books, that's all it took. Bob wasn't deep, but they got one shook. Now what's up? Well, let's take a look. High to the sky with a mind unhooked. That's what I want, y'all. Keep your head there, know your past, present, future, and please be aware.
Hey, Tang, this is Hannah, and I just wanted to remind you that you spread positivity all around you, and that's something that you do wherever you go, is create beautiful groups that work together. So I think you should probably keep doing that. All right, take care. End of message.
Take a little piece of rock, I smash it on the tabletop. Sometimes I just don't give a fuck.
Got a pocket full of problems, phones full of probable topics, sick obsessions that I'm writing this clock shit. Kid, if I was happy, I don't even know what I'd spend, but I bet I'd make more money on that project. Ghosts all gone, full moon just popped in the sky. Being a wolf, the only option I like. So creeping through the midnight, peeking through the dim light, just to get a vision of you, see what you live like.
I take a little piece of rock, I smash it on the tabletop. Sometimes I just don't give a fuck. So we fashion dance and do some sense of happiness. I take a little piece of rock, I smash it on the tabletop. Sometimes I just don't give a fuck. So we fashion dance to some sense of beauty.
Got a car full of clothes, don't got a job that I can't stand. Gone on the bandstand, run down the reason I'm breathing, but I don't grandstand. Misunderstood, but my karma's so good. I built the bridge, I got over it, y'all should. Nothing but love is one hell of a fact. You be the one to run or the one to tell them I'm back.
All we want was to be. Hey, oh, joyous and free. And the rock to pop that can magically make it all stop. When the world gone mad, what's the remedy? The remedy. Rock. I smash it on the tabletop. Sometimes I just don't give a fuck.
Let's get in here and make some easy peasy.
Let's do it.
Easy breezy like a bubble flowing in the breeze. Oh yeah, we made this up as we go along, so. Oh! Yes! Yes, yo! I used to write the video. Standing tall, screaming yes, never afraid, never break, can't bring it back. I understand that you're doing it. Yeah! Come on! Yeah, it's so easy. Bring it back, yeah! Come on, make it it's so easy. So easy.
The only way to do it is the way it's been done. The only way to do it is the way it's been done. The only way to do it is the way it's been done. The way it's been done. The way it's been done. The only way to do it is the way it's been done. The only way to do it is the way it's been done. The only way to do it is the way it's been done. The way it's been done. The way it's been done. Voice of a sound of a preacher's sermon rings out. Spoke to the world before they got violent. Could talk to the people that all got quiet. Nobody out there was listening. First thing first, let me kick with a verse. You can't copy style cause the style is not rehearsed. The next 16 bars only get worse. Send them off on the body bag, send them off on the hearse. Switch up my style cause I'm still that verse. Hate on the skimmies to the black man is cursed. Lyrics are right like a King James Bible verse. Back away from this microphone, I'm about to I'm so ill, so real. Here's another style that y'all can feel. I'm so ill, so real. Here's another style that y'all can feel. I'm so ill, so real. Here's another style that y'all can feel. I'm so ill, so real. Here's another style that y'all can steal. Now you know the path that I'm on. Left me for dead in this microphone. Got me feeling like I'm Jim Jones. Check my style, check my chromosome. Rhyme spectacular, computer hacker, home full of several rain like I was Dracula. Step on my slacker, down on me master, never catch you riding in a ragged exactly. I'm the one you hear, let me make this clear. Pump this so loud that it freaks out your ear. I'm the lyric that I kill you. Oh, you're not familiar, put your vocal brace on. Let me say it like I'm so ill, so real. Here's another sound that y'all can feel. Ill, so real. Here's another sound that y'all can feel. So ill, so real. Here's another sound that y'all can feel. So ill, so real. Here's another sound that y'all can steal. Here's another string that doing so well. I got to. Some come up and get beat down, get beat down, get beat down. What? Some come up and get beat down, get beat down, get beat down. What? Some come up and get beat down, get beat down, get beat down. What? Some come up and get beat down, get beat down, get beat down. What? I'm so ill, so real. Here's another style that y'all can steal. Ill, so real. Here's another style that y'all can steal. Ill, so real. Here's another style that y'all can steal. Ill, so real. Here's another style that y'all can steal. The only way to do it is the way it's been done. The only way to do it is the way it's been done. The only way to do it is the way it's been done. The way it's been done. The way it's been done. The only way to do it is the way it's been done. The only way to do it is the way it's been done. The only way to do it is the way it's been done.
He's nuts, man. He's totally nuts.
It's Zoo, everybody. The person that everybody knows.
Yeah, everybody, if you're an LA indie rap or metal fan at all, you know Zoo. He goes by Zucchini. He goes by Zoo Nation, Zoozilla. He is the front man. He's like 6'5" tall. It looks like Dennis Rodman and Wes Khalifa had a baby. But he is one of like the just most energetic, fun-loving people I've met over these years in LA, and that's Berserk. I got the pleasure to play with Zoo and DJ for him, like back in that time when every band had a DJ. That was a band. Yeah, it's pre Beatjackers. Fun fact, I think the video, Tim Shireman from the Beatjackers is actually in that video. So that's a fun fact.
It
all comes together.
It's all related.
My music career didn't spawn from very many people. Like the good people that I found, I stayed with.
Yeah.
You know, like no, there's a lot of people like no, I'm on the next one. You know, no, no, I don't. You can't be a part of my thing. Now I gotta find the next person who's gonna do that. I'm like, no, man. If we can work together,
That's
and
right.
be together, like then we're supposed to be together.
We have to be each other's stepping stones.
We wouldn't be together, you know. It's like the first time I met you. It's like we were meant to hang out, you know. Like okay, cool. And then you played my music. I was like, oh wow, you're trying to be best friends.
BFFs, baby. So, yeah, no, that was easy and a no-brainer when I saw you guys perform as well, man. It's like at the first Make Music to Panga.
First Make Music to Panga, yeah.
That was really crazy, and we'll talk about Make Music in a bit.
It's coming up.
Let's talk about
Sophia, yeah. This female artist that I met at the Cat Toy Factory here in LA, a place that I've gotten to work on some records. We have these like jam gatherings when they bring people in and out and just kind of bring people together to play music. And she was there one night and we got to talking, and I just kind of was like, oh, you know, she had like a interesting vibe, very cool look, you know, beautiful woman, goddess type woman. Too interesting to be here right now. Like, just a little too interesting. And
you're supposed to be creating magic.
Yeah, right? She's supposed to be out casting spells. No, so I got to real. I got to sit down and actually follow her for the last couple of years, and I'm just looking at the music that she makes and the message that she's presenting as just how like a strong feminist kind of sexual, active, open. I can't even really. It's like it's soul, it's spirit, it's kind of all. She just has this great package, and she's multi-fascinating with instruments. Like she plays guitar, she produces beats, she's singing. I think she's editing, and you know, she's just one of these like, she's an artist.
Yeah,
you know, like I have the most respect for this woman, and
I feel like it's no surprise that the biggest displays of badassery seem to be coming from women.
Yeah, right now, especially.
Yeah,
women are going a lot further than I think they ever did. They're pushing themselves. They're pushing us now. Or always pushing us. But I think musically, even in people's careers now, you're seeing artists, you know, not only like, hey, I just got to worry about being the next this. And it's like, now you got to be worried about the next they.
Yeah, there are forces coming through where sometimes before it'd be like either some kind of tokenism or like we gotta have one woman or this kind of thing. Now it's like no, there's legions of female performers that are out there, all different kinds. Yeah. It's amazing. It's amazing stuff. So here's Zuria on Stop Mixtape.
When blessed with circumstances of success, we cling on tight to the mentality of oppressed. So we stress, we fear, we hate, regress, forget how to share love outside our own nest. Betrayal is a voice that sings sweet to you when you're alone and desperate. Tells you to do things you know you shouldn't do. Your morals are flexible, so you can do what you do, what you do, what you do. Why you do what you do, what you do. Why you do what you do, what you do. But don't you wanna know whose bones lie beneath your feet? Don't you wanna know whose breath you're taking? Do you convince yourself you're right? 'Cause I think you're faking. Why you do what you do, what you do, what you do. Why you do what you do, what you do. You spin a history rerouted. Rewrite the book that you defend. You know your authenticity is doubted. How do you
You keep on with what you do, what you do, what you do, what you do. Why you do what you do, what you do. But I will not join your war. What is all the fighting for? All I'll fight for is love. Have you ever felt the softness of its glove on the tenderness of your throat? Felt the sweetness of its nose? If you had, you wouldn't do what you do, what you do, what you do. Why you do what you do, what you do. Why you do. I believe your dreams were true. And for clutching them, I don't hate you. Whoa, if I could, I would give you another try. Just don't hide. Why you do what you do.
In my name you justify, you steal and kill. But this has never been my will. Persecution gives way to fear, but even still I cannot swallow the false truths that you distill. Only when we love strangers as our brothers will it be time to build another sweet land of promise. That part of Torah you missed. So refrain using my name for your gain. Your greed is a shame that must be tamed, a beast that must be slain. It is you drive insane.
Join your war. What is all the fighting for? All I'll fight for is love. Have you ever felt the softness of its glove on the tenderness of your throat? Felt the sweetness of its nose? If you had, you wouldn't do what you do, what you do, what you do. Oh, if you had, you wouldn't do what you do, what you do, what you do. Until there are no longer first class and second class citizens of any nation. There is a war. Does betrayal talk to you and tell you to do what you do? Why you do what you do, what you do, what you do? Why you do what you do, what you do? Hey, why you do what you do, what you do? Hey, why you do?
Sometimes I go to the ocean, sometimes I give her my emotion, sometimes I sit and let her hold me. Waking up, get fired up. Guess that now it's up to me. Let go of my yesterdays. If it hurt you, wasn't meant to stay. I'm still here, won't go away. Wanna live today. If you love it, you free it. And if it's worth it, you feel it. So walk your path, just believe it. Yeah, you see, yeah. Cause you're the flavor, the spice. Without you, don't feel right. We need your essence to bless us. So let go and fly. You know that fear is just a lie. Once you look it in the eye, let's confront our limitations. Cause I'm so done with frustration. You know, this has just been a rough draft. The boundaries are busting through that. We survive now, you can do that. You can do that.
The sun came out.
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
finally. I've been waiting. It's been so cloudy.
It's been like Seattle in LA for the last 6 months.
Oh my God, it's
and
weird.
because we decided to shoot outside today, the
Right.
sun came out. But at least we got natural lighting.
Yes, we do.
Thank you, Goddess.
Yeah.
My brother, Gingy.
Gingy Love.
Gingy Love.
Gingy Love, I know her. So I took a stint teaching. I used to teach a music production class for Rock On Education. And Gingy was one of the other counselors. And I loved this woman. She is like a badass turntablist. Like real shit. She'd be like cutting and scratching and like mixing records and just like it just kind of amazed me. And she's like, you know, this just seems like this sweet, wholesome little Filipina, but like she'll murder you on the cut. Like she'll murder you on the cut. So that's how we met. Over the years, I've got to again, I love to follow and watch the people that, you know, inspire me to be greater. She started playing traditional drums. I don't know the name of any of these things.
Yeah.
It's these long, beautiful, they all look like handcrafted traditional Filipino drums in her DJ sets.
That's cool.
And I was like, wow, that's really cool. And the rest of the world thinks it's really cool because I believe she's been at Coachella for like the last 6-7 years now. And she just is out there doing it. And I see her going all over the world doing it. And it's just like, I know that girl. You know? I like that girl.
Yeah.
So that's Gingy Love.
Teaching from the stage.
Yeah, teaching to the stage. And that's how it is. We're supposed to pass the musics and the traditions on.
Yeah.
So if you can't actually teach the babies that Wu-Tang is for the children, then how will they know Wu-Tang is for the children?
You gotta tell them. You gotta show them. Don't tell them.
Show them. Educate them.
Yes. Speaking of shows. Chester Copperpot Band.
The Chester Copperpot Band.
Yeah, one of the best live hip-hop joints there. I saw them at the first. I might have seen you guys before that, to be honest, actually. I'm not sure.
Huh.
But that was the time that I thought, oh, whoa, wait a minute. These guys are like, this is the party band. This is like what you want to get when people need to be kind of up and hyped up. And it's not necessarily they're not cheap shots either. They're not like, okay, let's play something obvious for people to move to. It's really like you guys are playing original music that gets people in the mood, bumping and jumping
and it can be done.
It can
like,
be done,
it
man.
Can be
it can
done.
be done.
I see so many bands who are like, we're gonna play covers, and there's nothing disrespectful playing covers.
No, nothing at all.
I'm not disrespecting covers.
Even here's the thing. Even the people who play covers, it's like if you don't find the covers that you can do well, and
it
elevate.
Seems, okay, let me rephrase that.
Yeah.
It seems like a lot of people play the same covers.
Yes.
I hear a lot of the same songs when there's a cover band where it's like these 30 songs became just like the staple of all cover bands.
And it almost becomes that doesn't matter who's playing.
Yeah, so I don't know. Chester Copperpot, Chester really likes to keep live music and a new experience in his music. And it's been interesting playing with that guy in a bunch of rehearsals, but he never makes a show. It's so fascinating. You know, like we rehearse this guy, and then he never makes the show. And the rest of the band just kind of like has floated on, going on, doing their thing. But yeah, I think it's just good jam, good love, good art, good vibes.
And
fun.
I can't stress this enough. And in the moment, I mean, I think that as an original artist, you perform your music and you write something, and you wrote a song last year, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and if you can't allow how you're feeling now to seep into what's there, what the blueprint is, right? Then you're not allowing the spectator to have an experience outside of like what's on paper. You know what I mean? Like I feel like what you guys do is live is that you improvise in a way that's not like it's not like a Grateful Dead jam. No offense. It's not like, it's like not a free for all.
What are some of the comparisons? It's like Rusted Roots meets like De La Soul.
Yeah. It's like
Black Eyed Peas.
I feel like there's like a Parliament vibe. You know, definitely Parliament.
I would love it to be part. I was like my thought is like Chester. You got to get like 6-7 more people.
You need a horn section.
But Chester doesn't like a lot of people.
No.
So it's
and
so
especially after COVID.
Right during COVID, he was more than happy to just be in the house. But yeah, I think that there is a funkadelic feel and kind of at least aspiration, I think, in the group. We all want to play to our best, purest us.
Yeah.
And that shows, and it's been really fun to just be able to create something right away on the spot.
Yeah.
It's like improv music. Like I think that's an element of jazz that has been kind of left out of modern music. It's like jazz players would go in and just know the keynotes and just rock something out for you. And some of those things go on to be great records, you know? So I like to see that stay in us, and that's been really fun to be that kind of freedom for everybody.
Yeah, and it's a difficult. I mean, I feel like it's part of the tools of the trade of today that a lot of people rely either on tracks or looping machines or sequences or whatever.
Everything's a little too quantized.
And it's too quantized. There's no room for error. There's no room to like, hey, we're gonna keep on singing this chorus till everyone drops.
Right.
But no, the tape, the playback's gonna stop, or the thing, and it's like, you know, and you need to, you know, people want to hear the record, they can hear the record at home.
I don't think there should be a difference. Like the records are great, and live shows, I've never understood like you got to play exactly to the record, and I'm like, well, no, you don't.
Yeah.
Like there's no real reason that you'd have to do that, and I don't know where it came from.
Yeah.
You know, I see it with like, especially in the hip hop world, like a lot of dudes got their voice on their tracks and stuff, and they're trying to like duplicate the exact same sound, and it's like, well, why? You sound different. Like you today, I didn't sound like the day I recorded that song. Tomorrow, I'm never gonna sound like I sound like today. You know, and I think there's a impermanence that's beautiful about that. And, you know, I think jazz captured that, and I think that we've been able to incorporate that sound in a little bit of our way of just being free and keeping it free form.
If you feeling good and feel alive tonight, Redondo Beach, just make some noise, alright? Just feel good. It's like, let's get a complaint for the neighbors. Let them know we having fun over here. We having fun over here. I like this one. Let's go on again. We having a good time, good times, good rhymes, Party people, come on, open up your mind, we have a good time, good fun, good rhymes, Party people, come and open up your mind, we have a good time, good fun, good rhymes, Party people, come and open up your mind, we have a good time, good rhymes, good sound, Check it out now, clap your hands, everybody, and you got what it takes. I remember hip-hop and don't gonna stop, and I love myself the breaks. My name is LUMI, the total best I can come on best side, and I know that's not. I never even been to Bed-Stuy, but I'll be rocking the vision with my third eye open. High profile, loads of soul-sin. I got the microphone and I cool the toast, and I'll be smooth with this lotion. Cowboy egg when I start the toasting, and come on, bring it on back. We grab the microphone and hit you with the Z and the sack, and that's the way it is, and that's the way it's been. I grab the microphone and burn. Come on, we have a good time, good rhyme, good flow. Come on, everybody, open up your mind, good time. to prancing, prancing. But you can never see me under Brazilian. I'll be moving, grooving. Understand that there's something that is in my heart, so let's move it, move it, move it. Check it out, the problem is when it start, I'll have a good time, good rhyme, good flow, good mind. Come on, everybody, that's a good time, good flow, good rhymes, and everybody open up your mind. We have a good time, good flow, good rhyme, and everybody just have a good time. We have a good time, good flow, good rhyme. Y'all feeling good up there? Come on, hey, everybody, ho, everybody go, everybody soul, moving on your soul, bring it back down, everybody, hey, bring it back, ho, everybody show, when you move the flow, can you feel the soul? I have a good time, good fun, good rhyme, coming round the mic, I have a good time, I have a good time, good flow, good rhyme, come to open up your mind, everybody have a good time, good flow, good rhyme, I came round here to open up your mind, I have a good time, good flow, good rhyme, I came to open up your mind, I have a good time, good flow, good rhyme. It's just a good time, good flow, good rhymes. Coming over here to open up your mind. I got a good time, good flow, good rhymes. I came here to open up your mind. I got a good time, good flow, good rhymes. Came here just to open up your mind. I got a good time, good flow, good rhymes. Everybody, come on, have a good time. Bring it up. Get down. Come on, hey, everybody, 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 bring it up. Yeah, 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 get down. Come on, come on, come on. Let's have a good time, good flow, good rhymes. Come again, we can open up your mind. Have a good time, good flow, good rhymes. I came here just to open up your mind. I have a good time, good flow, good rhymes. Everybody just open up your mind. I got a good flow, good time, one time, and we get all together and just shine. Once again, we are. Is it rolling? 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 Come on, ho! Is it rolling? Is it rolling? Yeah! Oh, is it rolling? Is it rolling? Is it rolling? Is it rolling? Yo, I'm rolling up like a cold stove. Everybody put your hands in space above. We open up your mind, open up the sky as I bring it back, bring it up. Visions are flowing out. Spiritual type of gift as I start to slip. Miracles like this, come on. Is it rolling? Is it rolling? Is it rolling? Is it rolling? Are we rolling? Are we rolling? Is it rolling? Is it rolling? Yo, my ecstasy got me flying through the river. I have the microphone, hit you with the third eye. I'm coming from the Southern California biscuit. I come around to the dope shit. I'm from the Badlands. With the mic in my hand, I try to be a good man. Do you understand? I wanna try to spread up. It's not the vision of my heaven above. Is it rolling? Is it rolling? Yeah. Is it rolling? Is it rolling? Are we rolling? Is it rolling? Is it rolling? Is it rolling? Chester Copperpot, known to smokes a lot, even if we're chilling in a parking lot. I spit my flow, delicious. easy rolling. Yeah, it's easy rolling. Tags expired, the car was stolen. Another vision dies and piles are blowing. I keep it moving in the Badlands. Hey, don't even understand this pocket as it goes. Thank you, we got Chester Copperpot.
You don't want to freeze like any sort of evolution in that sort of
Not at all. Yeah.
Let's talk about Make Music Topanga. You guys are part of this. Been a part of Make Music Topanga every year. And,
yes.
If there ever was
I don't actually want to talk about it. But I'm gonna let CJ talk about it.
Come on, CJ.
CJ Barkus, everybody.
CJ Barkus.
A little round of applause. A little round of applause for CJ Barkus.
This is Truck Stop Mixtape take 8.
Let's squeeze it back here.
I'll squeeze back here.
Yeah.
You just see my head. I'll be the floating head.
It's a headshot.
Yeah. It's looking for agents. Make Music Day. No, it's been awesome. Like, that's where I met this awesome dude. He was running around like a chicken with his head cut off. Like, oh, these guys need a PA. These guys need a chord. These guys need, hey, what time are you on? If I can make it, I can make it. And this year, that's me. I get to run around and do that. Make Music Day is Wednesday, June 21st, the summer solstice.
I'm gonna go read. All right. Middle of Topanga, downtown Topanga.
Downtown Topanga.
5 different stages.
Yes, actually, you are right. There are 4 music stages. And then we have the lovely MILT, which is the Musical Instrument Library Theater.
Yes.
Which will be giving music lessons. Band members that are performing during the day will stop by, and you want to learn how to play guitar or the harp or the cello or bang on some drums. They'll be giving lessons all day. You can check out instruments. We'll be going from 11:30 a.m. until 10:30 p.m.
Amazing.
3 of the stages will kind of slow down around 6 o'clock, and then the main stage over in Topanga Town Center will be rocking out with.
It's a good lineup.
Yeah, it's a good lineup, man. Like,
The lineup's there's 12 people on the lineup.
Like 30.
Yeah.
Just for the main stage.
Well, for the main
it's not my
stage,
stage, it's their stage. I have nothing to do with this.
Speaking of stages, we do have to give
and I leave.
Yeah, we have to give a big shout out to 88.5 FM, the SoCal Sound, sponsoring the main stage. If you like independent,
Julianne Gorman.
Julianne setting this thing. She was the catalyst that started this 3 years ago. So Cliff Beach from 88.5, he has an awesome set on Saturday nights.
Yes, he's quite the performer.
Yes, funk and soul, gonna groove up the canyon. Chester Copperpot will be there. Our local,
I'd love to see if he shows up.
Chester,
I'd love to see if he shows up.
Every show, he's like stuck under a rock or something. I don't know. But our local natives, come respect. Come respect.
Come respect.
If you want to dance your ass off, you come and see them. Tristan Lake LeBeau, Regina Ferguson, DJ Celeste, Disco Fuchsia. Like, the lineup is sick. If you want to see some new and upcoming artists, go over to the Alchemy stage over in Pine Tree Circle. We've got
Again, all of this is within a 2-block radius.
Yeah, you can walk around, you can get pizza, you can get tacos from La Chinga de Tacos.
Yeah,
Adriana's going to be tacoing it up. There's endless color pizza. Like,
it's going to be a good day out there.
It's going to be a good day. Pebbles Clothing is rocking the stage.
No better way to spend a Wednesday, summer solstice, than Make Music Topanga.
Topanga.
And it's free.
It is free.
It's free. And it's happening all over the world in like 150 cities, celebrating music. Like,
and life.
Come out and have fun. Now watch another hip hop video for take 10.
CJ Barkus, y'all, drummer,
member,
crazy man extraordinaire of Chester
Copperpot,
and hands-on personnel for Make Music Topanga. Let's end on this note. Let's talk a little bit about hip hop and just we before the camera started rolling, we were talking about.
Rap's changed.
Yeah,
Rap's changed,
and how it's different, but that there are always still elements that remain that we love about hip hop. There's always artists that somehow do something completely. Was it not recording?
Just for a second.
Okay, perfect. Artists that somehow bring something completely new to it and still pay homage and respect to the old days. What is your take on the state of hip hop right now?
It's better than it's been, actually.
Yeah.
I'll say this: it's hip hop right now is better than it's ever been. I mean, there are some really talented artists that are taking the front stage now, and I think a lot of that era of non-substance in the music is kind of being pushed aside just because it's older now. Yeah. And the audience is wider now. Like, we're in a much wider hip-hop audience. Like, you have Kendrick Lamar in doing Live from Paris type of things. Like, those are not things that I and a younger me would have thought we would achieve, just because I didn't see punk rock really achieve that.
Yes.
I didn't see metal really achieve that. And those were both the underground music's subsidiary to or side to side to hip hop.
Yeah, this is hip hop.
Hip hop and punk and all of these things, and it's so fascinating even to look at like electronic music, which is also like the baby cousin of hip hop, has globally dominated the planet in the same way.
Yeah.
And such a different experience. So I just never thought I'd see that. I never really thought there would be these huge, massive festivals for hip hop. LL Cool J is running a
oh my god,
a
I gotta
full
see
day
that.
of hip hop, and I'm like about to reach in my pocket, because the lineup is just phenomenal of artists, and it's like, I really never thought hip hop would be that big.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of like a snap, like it was like I feel like I blanked overnight, and it's all of a sudden it's like, if you're not $1 million artist, you don't get to be hip hop.
Well, now there's an official hip hop museum.
Yeah. A school in Brooklyn.
A school.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. So, I feel like that. I totally hear what you're saying, because it just feels like.
Yeah, 50. We have arrived.
Yeah. You took your time. But I just feel that somehow what we were lamenting in the 90s and the 2000s, as far as the commercialism aspect, now it has just become part of pop.
Right.
So now
it's commercial.
Yeah, now it's what it is, as opposed to, we mentioned other genres that didn't quite go all the way. Hip hop is really like the one thing that has kind of like come in and stayed.
Yeah.
But in becoming such a popular force, I feel like the underground has become stronger.
Sure. I mean, the ideal of underground MCs itself has become a subculture. Like I'm in Australia over the spring, and I'm walking around, and like all the flyers on the shows are like local LA hip hop artists. Charlie Tuna's got a show, you know what I mean? Like Akil's over there, I saw Tech Nine's doing a show over there, and it's like, so I'm seeing all these American artists in another country.
Yeah.
And they're on big platforms. And it's like that thing, we get it. No one ever really cares about you in your hometown. Mm-hmm. So I feel like even in a global sense right now, hip hop is so much bigger in other countries than it is here in the United States.
Yeah.
There's so much more happening.
It's a different kind of respect.
Yeah, it's totally fascinating. It was just a beautiful thing to get to see, because I heard that with jazz.
Yeah.
I was told, when you go to other countries, like the Canadians, they love the jazz, I remember hearing those things as a child and being like, well, why can't we love those things?
Yeah.
And I know we do, but it doesn't seem like we hold them to the same respect as the Star Spangled Banner. Yeah. When like a lot of these songs, the things that should be up there.
No.
So it is an interesting thing.
Top billing should be the national anthem.
Thinking of a master plan. You know what I mean? Just that line. Thinking of a master plan. I mean, like, I was digging in my pocket and my money spent. I mean, just that. Paid in full. That's a national treasure.
Yeah.
These are the breaks. These are the breaks. Well, also so interesting is like there are kids that are born now and don't know that hip hop.
Yeah.
They have their own hip hop.
Yes.
That's even way more fascinating to me. I'm loving checking it out. Like I was like, wow, they have their own hip hop.
Yeah.
Like we had hip hop and it was ours, which was really cool, and that was such a fun thing. But like kids right now have their own hip hop, and Biggie and Tupac have nothing to do with it.
No.
It's like I love me some Biggie, but it's like. That part is fascinating to get to watch and like explore and check out. That there are hip hop artists right now that have no real connection to our hip hop, and they're killing it, and they're making beautiful records, and they're passing the torch or taking the torch. And it's more of a taking because it's not really the hip hop didn't pass. Like there needs to be like a ceremony. We need to like bring all the old heads together and also like the new kids together.
That LL Cool J tour.
Right? Just bring all the old heads together and all the new kids together for one record, like a what was
We
that?
Are the World.
We Are the World of rappers. We'll do another self-destruction.
Self-destruction.
Like I would love to see that. I like it's like anybody out there want to pay for it. I'd love to see it.
You heard the call.
Yeah. Oh man, I'd love to work with that guy. I've heard some monstrous things, and I've heard some amazing things, and it's like I don't care. His music is so fucking dope.
I mean, the people I've known that have worked with him have just said nothing but good things, and I came across him once at an event, and he couldn't have been more
he just seems
eloquent
happy.
And more into the thing, like what was happening. Like he was going from one place to another, and I was with some people, and one of them just happened to be this East LA rapper, and she like walked up to him and talked to him, and she's like, whatever, and he's like on his way to someplace else, and he just give me a little something like that, spit, and she did, and he started like beatboxing with her or whatever. I'm like, this motherfucker just made this person's dream.
Fan for life. Oof. Yeah. Like I said, I don't think that brother has a bad day.
Yeah.
My favorite thing about him is that he had an interview where he was talking about sampling, because in the world of music, sampling is a teeter tall. It's like sometimes you can sample and it's cool and everybody's okay with it. Sometimes you sample, you get sued, nobody's okay with it. So you just kind of. Kara said that he would not sue or pursue anybody that sampled his music, and I was like, okay, bravo. Yeah. So I started looking for Karis One acapellas, because he's not coming after me, and he has some dope lines. He has dope stuff.
Yeah, and especially those early records, the production is so bare that it's easy to grab his voice, and it's like but hey, that's whatever, man.
It is what it is.
Got a dope beat.
Till it is.
This has been Truck Stop Mixtape. Please subscribe, like, join, do the thing, follow these guys: Chester Copperpot, LUMIS James, Beatjackers, and keep music alive. Yeah. Keep music alive, y'all. This is it.
This is it, you guys. They listening to something new.
Chester Copperpot rockin' that. And this is it, y'all. This is it. And this is it, y'all. This is it. And this is it, y'all. This is it.
moving through stress, still trying to battle all these bulletproof vests. Feeling the vibe as I'm kicking the flow. It's Chester Copperpot ready to go. Seeing the future as I move through the sound. It's called connection when your feet's on the ground. We all together when you open your heart. It's hardcore, but it's straight from the start. Cause this is our time to let go. Feeling colossal, forget all the nonsense pushed by the lost souls. Feeling fine as I open my mind. So much so you feel it all through your spine. Cause this is it, y'all. This is it. And this is it, y'all. This is it. And this is it, y'all. This is it. It's just a Copperpot rockin' that, rockin' that. This is it, y'all. This is it. And this is it, y'all. This is it. And this is it, y'all. This is it. It's just a Copperpot rockin' that, rockin' that. We bring it back because it's all for the culture. We're spreading love because we're told we were soldiers. So understand there will never ever be another you and me, so see it all in 3D. Cause this is real life with one love. A hype track that feels like a big hug. A new day just to see what's all the buzz. The world turns and we still gotta spread love. As I stretch it into the new dimension, keep it going, change the image and the style they're giving. No more gimmicks in this in the vision that we live in. Cause every time we come to sound check, you know we gonna flex. Cause this is it, y'all. This is it. And this is it, y'all. This is it. And this is it, y'all. This is it. It's just a Copperpot rockin' that, rockin' that. This is it.